Comedian Sean Boyd from Just Therapy, the podcast. I got to talk to you about Detroit Auto Parts. They're the official parts store of Redline Radio. They have two convenient locations, one on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373, or the west side, 216-398-7373. Don't forget to mention Redline Radio and you receive 10% off your purchase. Make sure you hit up Detroit Auto Parts. Check them out. Comedian Sean Boyd from Just Therapy. I got to talk to you about something important. Growing Wings Adult Services. You know, they're actually the official sponsor of the new state-of-the-art Studio 2 for Redline Radio LLC. But Growing Wings Adult Services, they have been in business for 5 years. They have 5 years experience of working with adults with disabilities. If you need more information, you got to call my girl Lisa. Call her at 234-334-7547. Don't forget Growing Wings Adult Services, and make sure you ask for Lisa.
This is really gross, but dirty trash cans can pose a serious health risk to you and your family. The pungent smell can attract rats and flies, not to mention maggots, both of which can contain dangerous diseases transferable to humans. Your dirty trash can is susceptible to harboring dangerous bacteria. Contact Brandon at Fitz Trash Bin Cleaning today at 440-752-1533 or find them on Facebook. Veteran owned and operated and eco-friendly. Again, call Brandon at 440-752-1533.
Warning. The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are those solely of the creator. They are not the opinions of Redline Radio LLC or its owners. Parental discretion is strongly advised.
MICAH Beats activated.
Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, Antonio Ferguson, and Miss KT. We talk about a whole bunch of shit, from politics to people actually taking shits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the therapy session. Man, this be dope. Make a motherfucker want to rap. I can't rap, man. Hold on, here we go. I can't rap. I really can't. But come sit down on the couch with us. Man, I can't rap. Come to the couch. Enjoy the show. Let's go. I'm gonna start spitting this shit. Just another day on the couch, talking about all the problems of today. But like, you was like Mike Hot. Like, I literally almost start flowing and shit. But I can't rap.
You really can't.
I really can't.
Hey, but today would be a good day to try, though. That might change your energy, bro.
I'm good now. I mean, oh shit. Welcome to another episode of Just Therapy, the motherfucking podcast. Comedian Sean Boyd. It is another beautiful Monday evening. Bitches. Couches. Sorry.
So I can see that you're on one already.
I'm on one. I am on one. Miss KT in the building. What up, sis?
What up, y'all? Listen, I got like half my food gone, so if you see me slide off.
Yeah, I noticed you already like, and you know, you like over here.
Yeah, so that I can bite and then return. And bite and return.
Oh man, good brother. Timmy behind the ones and twos. What up, Timmy?
Not much, you know. Just
Timmy, what's good, nigga?
Shit, you know, living through this Monday. I want to cry.
He said you want to cry?
It's so bad.
Oh shit! I got in the studio. I was like, "What's good, Timmy?" I was like, "Man, this is like I got one of the moods I just can't fucking shake right now." He was like, "Monday has been Mondaying." It definitely has been fucking Mondaying, man.
This Monday has been Mondaying like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good Monday today.
Oh, that's good. About time, shit.
I know, right? Because it's been bullshit otherwise.
Woo, shit. Yeah. So we here doing the thing, doing the damn thing, damn thing. Yeah. So another beautiful Monday. Before we really get into the show, big shout out, big birthday shout out to my main motherfucking man, comedian Mike motherfucking Head. My guy had a birthday today. He's a friend of the show, definitely a friend of the show. And yeah, his birthday today. So happy birthday, Mike Head. Also, even bigger shout out is my cousin. Cuzzo, friend of the show, been on the show a couple times. His birthday is today. So happy motherfucking birthday, Cuzzo. More like a brother than a cousin. I love you, fam. Many blessings upon you, my brother.
Happy birthday. Shout out to my aunt.
Let's go.
My aunt Joyce. She is 70 years old today.
70 years old, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I told her that's a blessing.
That is a beautiful blessing right there. And then I just went to my Facebook, and of course it say your memories on Facebook 7 years ago when I went and hung out with my cousin on his birthday and shit. That shit popped up. Yeah. That's my dog right there. That's my dog. That's my dog. Other than that, let's get into the motherfucking show, man. How you doing, Miss KT? You all right, sis?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm gonna try and finish eating while you do your recap.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I ain't really had shit going on. Weekend was, pretty chill, pretty slow. Just me and little mama, we chilled. Friday I had softball. It was funny because she was excited about softball. She was like, "Daddy, we going to softball?" I'm like, "Yeah." She like, "I'm gonna watch you play softball and I'm gonna build a sandcastle." I'm like, "All right, bet." So she was pumped. And she was like, "Daddy, can we go to softball now?" And I'm like, "No, it ain't time yet." "Daddy, can we go to softball now?" "We going in a minute." "Daddy, we going to softball?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." So we getting in the car. She like, "Softball right there, softball right there." All right. Next thing you know, I turn around, her ass knocked the fuck out. I'm like, how the fuck did you fall asleep that damn quick? Like quick.
Hey, it put them out.
Oh, so I had to carry her, my bat bag, her bag, and I'm walking, and I'm like, son of a bitch. So I end up putting her in like a one of them lawn chairs with a cover and shit. I had her winter coat on because it was cold Friday night. But yeah, so she was asleep, and then she woke up like mid second game. I don't know. That was just it was a rough fucking game. We had to get a couple subs. So yeah, but we lost both games. So now we're 4-2 instead of 6-0, but whatever. It is what it is. Can't win them all. Saturday, shit, me and her just chilled, man. I took her to get some shoes. Because she growing, so her feet getting big because her little ass is growing. So I had to get her some new shoes. We did that, went to the outlet, and then I wanted to get the flyers made so I can get the flyers out and shit for the fundraiser. Went to the library and then got held hostage at the library because little mama seen a little like play area with like a little kitchenette and train thing, and she was like, "Daddy, I'm gonna go over there and play." I'm like, "All right, go ahead." Like, I'm figuring out the copy shit. So I get my copies. I'm like, "You ready to go?" She like, "No, not yet." Like, cause she was talking about going to the park. She like, "Daddy, I want to go to the park." I'm like, "All right, right after we do this." And we sat there for probably another 45 minutes because she was like, "No, not yet, Daddy. I'm not done playing yet, Daddy. Park can wait." Like, all right. But she had a good time in the library. Then we went to the park. She had a good time at the park. Then we went home and chilled and relaxed. And I watched 4 college games at once and then kept switching them. So then yesterday, chilled, Didn't have softball. We got rained out. Went to Bob Evans, invited sis, but she couldn't come. So, and that was it. Just watched football and chilled and relaxed and played blocks with little mama and read a book to her and just, just me doing what I do every day, being the father. You know what I'm saying? That was my weekend. Oh, Tails on the ground in the building. What's going on, Tails on the ground? He came and subbed Friday. Tails, did you actually? I don't think this motherfucker got a hit out of 2 games.
I was gonna say, is he the reason why y'all lost?
No, he is definitely not the reason why we lost. Definitely not the reason why we
How
lost.
did you play?
Not at all. I had to play right field. I played good. I was pissed because the pitcher would not let us set up in the outfield, which is irritating as a fucking outfielder. So, and I got some hits and caught some balls, and I played my fucking part.
Right.
But oh yeah, he said not one fucking hit. He had a couple, he just kept hitting right to people, which that shit happens though. So good swings and shit, but he was frustrated. I was frustrated for him, and I was like, man, you'll get the next one, and he was pissed. He's like, son of a bitch. So but yeah, so it is what it is. Nick Jabor in the building, Lex Vegas at the Lex Vegas show in the building. What's going on, fellas? Appreciate it. He say, what's up, Miss KT? Stay blessed. Appreciate you, fam. Doing my best to stay blessed. See,
That's what's up.
I'm rhyming, niggas. I'm rhyming.
That was your bar?
That was bars on bars, nigga.
Did it again?
I'm trying my best to stay blessed, nigga.
Okay, all right.
Oh shit! I was actually looking for a verse that I put down on one of my people's tracks. It was called "Beautiful Day," and I definitely spit some on that shit, but I don't know. I can't find it. You got some hen in that flash? No, sir. Crown apple today.
I was about to say you know something in there.
Yeah, I got the crown apple. It was one of them days.
Hey, it be like that sometimes.
How's your weekend, sis? What's going on?
Well, I'm back on this fucking roller coaster ride that I can't seem to get off of. I don't know. I guess it's like an amusement park. You got so long before you back in, you back on the ride or something. I don't know. Friday was heartbreaking. An 18-year-old former student of mine was found dead. And the whole school was just, it's hard when somebody affects the majority of the people there, because then everybody's emotions get the best of them, and it's hard to tell a student to relax or not be angry when their brother or best friend or cousin or, was just found suddenly dead, and so it was hard, and then it turned into anger, and then it turned into fights. Then it turned into like a little mini riot, and then it turned into like a whole shutdown.
Wait, over the kid being found dead?
I mean, that's how it starts when you can't get a grip on your emotions.
Damn.
And you feel some kind of way. And then some ignorant person say something like, man, F him.
Stupid. Oh, yeah. I remember.
And now you already in your feelings.
Oh, you know what?
Now you need somebody to take it out on.
I know exactly what you mean. Because I remember when my one dude, he accidentally shot himself playing Russian roulette. So, but when they announced it,
you call it an accident if it's Russian roulette?
No, stop. Keep going. So in school they announced it over the PA because he was an alumni, and this one bitch said something and almost beat that bitch up. Like I was going.
Hey, you had to be real bad. You was real mad. You was gonna fight a girl.
I was gonna fuck a girl up, not just fight a girl. I was gonna fuck her.
Go all out, huh?
All out. I was like, fuck it. And then they told her to shut the fuck up real quick because they knew I was pissed. So
Listen, because sometimes, your emotions get the best of you, especially when you're already in a bad situation
Yeah, I
and
get
you
it.
don't know how to process. And you really want any reprieve you can get. And if somebody gives you the opportunity, then
You
that's
taking the shit out on them. Yep, you taking it out on them. You just wish
Yeah.
more people would. Yep.
And so that was Friday, and that was, really hard to deal with. And then Saturday, Friday night, I hung with my girlfriends, which was a nice, just some good laughs, which I really needed,
That's what's
you
up.
know. And
said
so that
Friday?
was a good time.
Was that Friday night?
Huh?
You said Friday or Saturday?
That was Friday. So I went to the game Friday. When I got there, it was 14-0. Within 2 minutes, they scored again. It was 21-0, and it was cold. So I left, and I called my friend, like, "What's up?" She's like, "You still coming over?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I forgot."
In the Madden universe, that's game over. It's start over.
Listen,
Run another
I'm
game.
not watching 21-0. It ended up being like 64-0. I don't.
Hey,
And the bleachers was cold. I ain't had no blanket. No,
that's how that
I ain't that
first game
dedicated.
was. I was like, this game over. Shit.
Listen, as soon as you see it, you be like, "No, I'm cool. It's a wrap."
Mm-hmm.
But so I hung out with them Saturday. We went to Alliance to celebrate my aunt's 70th birthday.
Okay.
Normally, Timmy would. Oh, something. Give me something.
Patience is a virtue.
It is. He there. He did the clap and all that good shit.
Yeah, I heard it after,
So
and I heard him get smart.
hard to hear.
Patience is a virtue.
It's hard to hear the sound effects when you streaming from the house, because like last week I couldn't hear even, and when I listened back to it, because I listened to the podcast, I would hear the sound effects, and then me say, "Oh, I ain't get no sound effects," and then he would play it again. So no, I get it. I get it.
That ain't what happened on this one, but it's cool.
I mean, I clapped, but that's all right.
See, that laugh be on point though. He got all the jokes. But Saturday was cool. I came home after that. I just chilled. I was tired. Sunday, I listened to the Word online.
So did I.
And then my cousin, I'm gonna put air quotes because we got a lot of extended family, but got married on Sunday. So congratulations to Raphael and Natalie.
Hey, when Saturday you said?
That was Sunday.
Oh, Sunday, yesterday. Yeah, I seen you talking about wedding flow. I'm like, who the fuck getting married on a Sunday? All right.
Yeah, listen, and the whole time the whole family kept thinking it was gonna be on Saturday. Like you don't even think about it because Sunday was my dad's birthday, so it never lined up to me that both of these things were the same day.
Right.
But it was a much needed distraction. It really helped, and the open bar helped even more. So it was a nice, good time. I didn't stay late though. I wasn't feeling it. I didn't want to be too drunk. I had to work today, so I went home to watch the Niners game. Fell asleep halfway through, and then woke up pissed that we lost to Denver Broncos, 10-11.
10-11. It was a baseball game score. 10-11.
Listen, like it was ridiculous. But that was cool. And then today I had a really good day. I had to reality check my students, because this is like only my second week back since the surgery, but grades are due. So I went into class like, "Oh, y'all thought it was sweet."
Oh, grades.
Let me reintroduce myself.
Did you hit him with "My name is Hove"?
No. My name is
okay.
Miss KT. So it is what it is.
Nick, you got married on a Sunday? No, you didn't. Did you?
Hey, they say it's cheaper.
I was there. I was there at Nick's wedding. I don't.
You don't remember which day of the week it was?
I thought it was a Saturday. He said it was a Sunday. I'm going with what he said. He know better than I did. I ain't get married that day, so.
Listen, I definitely think he know.
That trash game. We watched Dahmer instead. Everybody watching Dahmer. I'm not watching that shit.
I want to watch it, but I don't. I'm so torn because it's hard to care when you know how it goes.
Yeah, especially the negligence of the All right, finish what you were saying. My bad.
What did he say? Something about his neck of the woods?
Taylor Brown said down in his neck of the woods, Miss KT.
Oh, it must have been when I said in the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was cool out there. Hanging with family is always good. My cousin is here. She came up from Atlanta for her mom's birthday. And then my favorite cousin is just got here today. So I hear a lot of people saying that. Like they're not getting past the first or second episode.
Tara Monique in the building. What's up, girl?
So I don't know. I want to watch it just to see, but I don't know.
No, I'm watching something good right now.
What you watching?
The Lakers making a dynasty. That shit is fire.
Is it good?
Oh my goodness!
Listen, I don't watch enough TV, so I need it to be worth it.
Oh, it's on HBO. I got the Fire Stick, so I'll be at the house chilling and shit. But the guy from Step Brothers, because I hated that fucking movie. A lot of people love that movie. I hated that fucking movie. But the guy opposite Will Ferrell is playing Jerry.
In what movie?
Step Brothers.
Okay.
The guy opposite Will Ferrell in that movie is playing Jerry Buss, and oh my goodness, he is killing that fucking role. Like he killing that motherfucking role. Oh, I love him in that show. That show is dope. It's almost like an 80s porn. It's titties everywhere. Black titties, white titties. I ain't seen no Asian titties yet, but
aren't you too old to get excited by titties?
Never too old to get excited about titties.
Thank you, Timmy.
Hey, I felt like that was coming.
Thank you, Timmy. John C. Riley, thank you. Heads in the air. But yeah, like he playing the fuck out that role. Like he is embodying the epitome of acting. Oh my gosh, he is really, really killing that role, and he need to win something for that fucking role. Like
that's what's up.
He is doing with that. Yeah, was you done? I'm sorry. Was you done with your recap?
Yeah, that's cool. That that was the week for real.
Oh, fuck that. The highlight of the fucking week. Play the video, Timmy. Play the
Oh, you got my baby's video?
Yo, Timmy.
Number 24. Look at him. He looked like a running back right here. He trying to get loose.
He like, get up off me. Nigga, you can't touch me. And baby hands we trust, baby.
Hey.
Let's go.
I told you.
They were scared to throw his way all fucking game, and that's why. Yeah.
That was definitely the highlight.
Yeah.
His first interception of the season. Got him one.
Yeah.
I called him after the game. I said, you kind of took that from your teammate. He said, yeah, I told him my bad, but you got to secure it. You got to make sure.
He a ball hawk. You got to go get that bitch.
Hey, because dude was kind of waiting and anything could have happened. No, you got to go get it.
Oh, yeah, you got to go get that shit. Man.
Yeah. And he looked good. Somebody sent me a picture and he got the perfect little pose, got the ball tucked nice. He tried to give a little stiff arm.
Listen, he was on it. I was a man. I'm pissed because I was watching the game. I was watching that game specifically to watch baby, and I'm like, he had that open field tackle that I text you about and shit with the loss, and then another tackle right after that. Then he was in on some other tackles, but I'm like, man, they scared to throw that nigga's way. Like they scared. They should be scared. They should be scared. Then you called me, and you like, did you see the interception? And then right before you let me answer, you was like, hey, you on speaker. Mom in the car and grandma.
That's because you had already cussed once, and I was like, oh, shit. Let me warn him before it gets even worse.
Oh, it was about to get worse. It was about to
I
get
know.
worse. Oh, it was gonna get worse. Hell yeah, it was gonna get worse, nigga.
You and D are the ones I gotta warn because y'all niggas get loose real quick.
Hey, woo! It come off my tongue so smoothly. Yeah, I had to steal that video and shit real quick. Watch out. What you know about that? All right, let's get into it. One childhood memory. We always like to let you get into our childhood. My childhood memory gonna be one with my cousin since it's his birthday today. So it was my parents' 25th anniversary. We was at the house in Bedford Heights, right? And their anniversary is in February, so it's cold, it's snow, right? And we got a house full of people. I'm talking about all the relatives, my parents' friends. We all in there. We all celebrating. Everybody, you know, they opening presents and taking pictures and everything, and just, you know, having a good old time. We eating good, celebrating good, and me and my cousin like, let's go smoke, nigga. We sneak out the house and start walking to the park, and it's wintertime, so we go smoke, come back. And we thought we aired out, but it's like that air, it ain't going no damn where. Not quick enough. We came back in that bitch reeking. Had the whole house,
y'all doing something.
Had the whole house smelling like weed, niggas. It was funny as hell. It was funny. And they never said anything because they were celebrating their 25th anniversary. So
they didn't even call y'all out about it?
Nope, never called us out about it. And I was shocked. I was surprised because, like, we got a couple looks. We definitely got some looks. My dad gave me the look. His brother, my uncle, my cousin's dad gave us the look, and my uncle gave us a look like, y'all ain't gonna tell me y'all's gonna go smoke and shit. That's the look he gave us. Like,
right.
Y'all smoke without me, and that shit smell good too, nigga. What y'all doing?
He definitely probably felt left out. Like, what in the world?
Dang, everybody got left out that day. We went and smoked big and came back and stank the house up and didn't get our ass whooped for it. So it was a good day. That was a good childhood memory with Cuzzo. It's funny because, like, I still got them pictures from that anniversary, and it's a picture of me standing by my parents and shit, and I looked at high than a motherfucker. Oh shit! What's your childhood memory this week, Miss KT?
So I made a post a few weeks ago, and it reminded me that maybe my childhood was a lot worse than a lot of people's, because in middle school is really when I did the most stuff that anybody could ever do. Mm-hmm. So one day we used to go to this dry club, and they used to have like a teen night. So we go and we enjoying ourselves. And when we leave, we see the last bus just zoom past us. So we try to run to catch it, but it's already gone. So we really ain't got nothing to do. So we turn around like, you know what? We can't walk that way. It's going to take too long. So we turn around and walk the other way. And we probably walked about 10 minutes or so. And these guys we know pull up, right? And they like, y'all want to ride? It's probably like October, so it's a little cold, but not real cold.
Yeah.
But the window was down. So I'm like, but I'm thinking, you know, they let the window down to ask us if we want to ride. So we get in the car, we like, yeah, we want to ride. You know, it was going to be like an hour walk to get to the house. Like, we wasn't nowhere near.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to walk no damn hour. I get it.
Right. So I get in the back, one of the guys get in the back, and then my friend that I was with, she get in the front. But I'm nosy and I'm observant, and I always got a bunch of questions. So we driving, and I'm like, hey, can y'all let the window up? It's kind of cold back here. Mm-hmm. And they start laughing. So I'm looking like, because I'm a little naive, but I'm like, what's the joke? They're like, oh, the window don't go up. Ha, ha, ha. So now we driving, we get a little closer. So now I'm like, hey, whose car is this? He like, do you want the ride or not? Oh. So I look in the ignition. It ain't no key. It's a piece of a screwdriver. Listen. And now I start getting scared because at this time I got a scholarship. I got things. I got a life. Like, boy, you trying to ruin my whole life in this car.
Now you know it's a stolen car and shit.
Now I know for certain it's a stolen car. So I'm mad. Like, let me out. My friend, like, girl, we almost home. You do not want to walk. I'm like, if y'all don't let me out, y'all gonna be mad. They like, man, ain't nobody stopping right now. You gonna just have to wait.
Right.
I start pushing this nigga's seat. Like, no, they let me out. Finally, they pull over. They mad. They like, don't ever ask us for no ride again. Boy, you pulled up on me. I didn't know it was stolen. I thought it was maybe your mama's car. You know.
Right. Best believe.
My friend mad. I made her get out and walk with me.
She wanted to keep riding?
Man, talk about it's cold. I don't want to walk. Girl, if you don't get out this car and walk with me.
Right. It's better to be cold than to be in jail in a stolen car.
And nothing happened to them that night. They were fine. But those same guys got pulled over and went to jail for a year for stealing somebody's car and joyriding, like at another incident, not this one. But listen, I don't got time for it. I ain't got
right.
All my mistakes is gonna be my mistakes. I'm not going down for somebody else's mistakes, especially when I see it. And I would have to go home and tell my mom. She'd have been like, when you seen the window down and you seen the screwdriver, like what? Why was you still be in that car?
Definitely.
Listen, I might not be teaching today had I stayed in that car. Who knows?
You won't be teaching today, nigga. What you mean?
You'll never know. You know, once you be on the life of crime, it just get worse and worse.
She gonna be teaching chop shop.
Oh shit!
Hey, teaching people how to make license plates or something. I don't know.
Right. That's hilarious.
But that's my childhood memory.
That's funny. Tails on the Ground chimed in and said, once you see one pair of titties, you want to see them all. I disagree with that one.
You just saw some bad ones.
There's plenty of titties I don't want to see. Woo, shit.
You so silly.
I'm so serious. I can't tag the person I'm giving flowers to. They must have changed their name on Facebook. You know, motherfuckers always want to change their name on fucking Facebook. Hold on.
Right.
I think I remember. Hold on. Do you know who you want to give yours to? While I tag my person? Or
yeah.
You say you do?
Yeah, I can go.
Oh, okay. All right. We always like to give flowers to people while they're still here. So they can smell the roses instead of being conditioned like so many of us are and giving flowers to people while they dead and gone. Who you giving your flowers to this week, Miss KT?
I am giving my flowers to my cousin, Candy, aka Belinda Frazier. We call her Candy. She is really just a great person. She was the first person who I ever even heard about being vegan from. So she's my vegan guru. I go to her if I have questions. And you know, ever since her father got sick and her mother's getting older, she's been coming back and forth a lot more. She's been putting forth that effort into family because we have to acknowledge and realize at the end of the day, our family is all we have. So I just want to shout her out, let her know I appreciate the woman she is. I appreciate how she has been vegan and stayed vegan for probably like 15, 20 years. I don't know. It's been so long that, you know, she was vegan before it was popular, before it was cool.
Hey, all right.
And she is now, you know, helping take care of her mom and her dad and trying to be in two places at one time, living in Atlanta. But I just want her to know that you are appreciated. I see your effort and all that you do. And I wanted to celebrate you today.
Hey, Candy, you getting your flowers today. It's Miss KT on that fake vegan bullshit. Vegan-ish.
Listen, that's it. That's all I got. The vegan-ish. I just had shrimp in my veggie burrito.
I bet you that shit was good though.
Hey, it slapped so good. I'm mad I didn't take a picture beforehand.
Oh shit, that's.
And I realized though, I don't need a title. Everybody else trying to have a title. Listen, I'm gonna eat the things that I can eat, and I'm gonna not eat the things.
Hey, that's
Y'all
what
can
you
call it
gotta
whatever
do.
y'all want to. Shit.
Yeah, definitely.
The world always trying to put you in the box.
Right. Yeah, man. So my flowers this week is gonna go to Myra Howard, aka Sky Blue. I met her through MySpace, actually. And
Woo, now you showing your age.
yeah, I'm showing my age. And her name on there was Redbone. That shit was hilarious. But the reason why I want to give her flowers, man, like I said, we've been knowing each other since MySpace and have always been cool and remain friends out throughout this whole entire time. So it's like 15 fucking plus years that we have been friends, and she has always been good people. And we don't talk every day, but when we do talk, it's like we ain't miss a day. You know what I'm saying? That long conversation, just chopping it up, seeing how each other doing and seeing what's going on in life in general. And because I did a friend check and we had chopped it up last night. But for somebody to be as dedicated as she was to her schooling, like, because I think I met her when she was like a freshman in fucking college, and for her to finish and graduate and then go get her fucking master's and doctorate and all that good shit. And I'm like, man, because I hate fucking school, and I commend people who actually keep going and follow through and go all the way through. But she has always been good people. I remember I went down to her sister's wedding and shit and just kicked it with her family, and her family was always good people. And I had a show in Dayton. She stayed in Cincinnati. So of course, I stayed down there with her, went to the Dayton show, and we hung out, and then I went to Atlanta. But we have always been cool ever since we met on MySpace, and good friends is hard to come by. So I definitely want to give her her flowers. So Myra, you getting your flowers today. Yeah. So let's jump into it, man. What we got first? You probably ain't gonna be able to say them names, huh?
I was like, why you want to talk about Favre? And I was like, oh, okay. So tell me, what's going on with Favre and the name I can't say? Is it Udoka? I don't know.
There you go. That's close enough, Udoka. Yeah.
All right.
So I wanted to talk about this because it came up recently, pretty much, and that's why I called it Favre versus Udoka, because we all keep hearing about the coach of the Boston Celtics, Ime Udoka. He's facing a suspension for the entire 2022-23 season for his role in an intimate relationship with a female member of the franchise staff, right? The relationship is considered a violation of the organization's guidelines, and the proposed penalty for Udoka is largely unprecedented for a sitting head coach in the NBA. A formal announcement is expected as soon as Thursday. So they basically suspended him for a whole year, right? And everybody, a lot of people, I don't know if it was just the Black community or not, but are up in arms because his fiance or wife, are they even married yet?
I think it's just fiance.
Right. His fiance, Nia Long. Yes, Nia Long is bad as fuck, right? But we've all heard that saying. You show a bad chick, you show a motherfucker that's gonna cheat on her. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's what happened. He cheated on Nia Long, his fiance, fucked up situation, right? But that's all you hear on ESPN and all these other news outlets about him cheating on Nia Long with somebody that was on his staff, which was a female. There was only one female on his staff, so that was like easy as fuck to figure out who the fucking female was, right? So they're all up in arms because, he cheated on Nia Long, and everybody like, oh my God, I can't believe he cheated on Nia Long. Blah, I can't believe he cheated on fine ass Nia Long. Yeah, she fine as fuck. I get that, but
Still fine.
Still fine. Yeah, still motherfucking fine. But this is the thing. A year-long suspension for an intimate relationship with somebody on the staff, right? But they're not talking about Brett Favre shit, right? Text messages show Brett Favre sought welfare money for a football facility in one of the poorest cities in America, Jackson, Mississippi, right? So after
Right.
Mississippi spent millions of dollars in welfare money on Brett Favre's pet project, a university volleyball arena, the retired NFL quarterback tried 2 years later to get additional cash from the state's welfare agency for another sports facility, new court documents show. The governor at the time, Republican Phil Bryant, texted in 2019 with Favre, who wanted to build an indoor practice facility for the University of Southern Mississippi football team. Bryant told him federal money for children and low-income adults is tightly controlled and improper use could result in violation of federal law. Text messages between Bryant and Favre are in court documents filed Friday by Bryant's lawyers, which seek to show the governor was willing to help Favre raise private money for the volleyball facility started in 2017 and was unaware for more than 2 years that welfare money was going to the project. Brett Favre, known as one of the best quarterbacks. Fuck that guy. I never really liked his ass. To me, you can't say he's like the best quarterback when you have the most fucking interceptions and no one's going to fucking catch you right now. Like no one. The one guy, Fitzpatrick, retired, right? Won't catch him. And then they say Jameis Winston, I think that's what it was close to Fitzpatrick. So Winston's not gonna catch him either because he probably only got like one more year in the league. So this motherfucker has the most interceptions, and they were saying he was the greatest fucking quarterback ever. Favre is this, Favre is that. But a lot of people, they're not talking about it. He tried to use government fucking funds instead of using some of his own money, instead of using donors' money and doing a fundraiser where he like signed some memorabilia or something. He want to use fucking money that is for the children and low-income families to build a fucking volleyball arena and an indoor fucking football practice facility. Like, and that's why I did it. As far as Favre versus Udoka, because the Udoka shit is all over the news. The Favre shit, they trying to keep under wraps. Let's talk about that.
So would Brett Favre be the opposite of Randy Watson? I believe in fuck these children.
I where you was going with that one.
Listen, I was stuck. I was like, I'm like, is he not sexual chocolate? Is he unsexual vanilla? I didn't know.
Oh shit. Miss KT, what you think about this shit?
So the first thing I want to say, I seen a post. I was trying to find it because everybody more mad that Nia Long got cheated on than anything else.
Exactly.
And the post said, types or women that got cheated on. And it says Nia Long, Beyonce, Halle Berry, you, me, your mama, your grandmama, Beyonce's mama, like there's no limit to who's been cheated on. Like y'all trying to act like, oh no, not Nia, as if the looks determine the violation. Like,
right.
Stop it.
Right.
Yeah, I feel
Lex was talking about this on his show. I said the same way Bill Clinton did Monica Lewinsky, sometimes it's just availability. You just around, the opportunity presents itself.
I would have cheated on Hillary too. Have you seen her?
It ain't about the looks. She was probably the best at saluting. You don't know.
You say what? Hillary might have had a what?
I said Hillary was probably the best at saluting. You don't know.
Probably saluting for a girl, but not a.
Hey, Bill Clinton might be her beard. That might be her covering. She might be undercover on his years. Who knows? But I feel like, Brett Favre is not currently in the league, And very few media outlets wants to make somebody of his stature, I'm gonna put that in quotes, look bad. You know,
So and then like the fucked up part is they're calling both of them a scandal. No, Brett Favre is corruption. Like that's a fucking federal offense. That is corruption, not a scandal.
And you stealing from the poorest country. I mean, the poorest city in the country.
Yep.
Like Mississippi is already a super poor state. Jackson is already a super poor city. Like they already don't have anything.
They just got clean water back. Shit. Why you playing?
Listen,
this motherfucker. That's why they couldn't get clean water, because this motherfucker trying to build a football arena and a motherfucking indoor practice facility for a shitty ass fucking team at that. Like, it ain't even like they're a good team. Like, come on, man.
hey, he wasn't even trying. He probably didn't even look for a space to build it for real. That nigga probably just wanted to steal the millions of dollars. And he already got so much money. Like, I'm so confused at why this was so necessary to him.
He got that Jordache money, man. Like, what the fuck?
But I do feel like Udoka is still wrong. You violated, team policy.
Okay.
But I also wonder.
A year suspension.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I wonder, right? How many times has this happened before and we never heard of it? They just quietly applied a fine, kept it under the, swept it under the rug, kept it under the table, and kept it moving.
So do you think, because like I hate to do this, let's play devil's advocate for a second. Do you think the reason why they suspended him for a year and put it out in front of everybody because he's black?
So yes and no, but not just his blackness.
Okay.
So to me, he was really one game away from the Boston Celtics winning the finals. And they really have a really good team that really has the potential to go far and possibly even win this year. Right. And maybe they don't want that. Maybe they don't want him as the coach that takes the Celtics to the finals, because they instantly gave, one of the assistant coaches that interim position. And so maybe that's not who they want as their franchise guy. And maybe they only put him there thinking he wasn't going to do well, because Boston was really horrible at the beginning of the season last year. And then they started gelling and coming together and turned it all the way around and made it to the finals. Yeah, because so maybe as a franchise, that's not who they wanted as their coach.
Got you. Wow. Yeah, that shit crazy. What up, Pitt?
I don't know. I hate to think it's just about blackness, but sometimes,
like sometimes, like, you just gotta wonder, like, because you don't want to talk about, what I'm saying, like, you don't always want to, oh, it's race, but fuck, like, why are they talking about this show so much and not the corruption that Favre is doing? That's what I want to know. That's the real fucking question. Just because he's a retired fucking NFL player, why not talk about the corruption of the poorest fucking city in America that he's trying, that he robbed from, that he literally robbed from them? It's not like he took a little bit. He took millions from the poorest city in America, and they don't want to really talk about it. They really keeping it hush hush. They talk about it a little bit and then keep it moving. Like, oh, next story. Like, real fucking.
But if you think about it, right, they always go with the most appealing story. The news media always wants what they can sell and spend the most. And this cheating scandal is so much juicier for them, because those are the types of things people want to hear about. They don't want to hear that Brett Favre is a horrible human being, really robbing from the poorest of the country. They don't want to hear that one of their favorite, is he in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
One of their favorite Hall of Famers has been disgraced and should have that title stripped from him based on the things that they have taken titles from other people for. They don't want that to be a topic of discussion.
Mm-hmm. because they still
And
mad.
by
They
they, I
still
mean
mad.
mainstream media.
Because they still mad at Michael Vick for the dog shit. Like, still mad at him. To this day, he's still mad at him, still protesting that he actually get to call fucking games on TV. Like, how are you still mad? Like, you really care
But
about
he really
animals.
didn't even do it. He just owned it.
You really care about animals more than you care about fucking people.
Yes, they do.
You know?
But mainstream media wants the story the same way people were boycotting and picketing and, about Ariel being black in the movie.
Yep.
It's that same idea that whenever it suits people, they latch on to a story and then make it the biggest thing ever and try and destroy your life.
Shit's crazy.
It is. It's really a horrible society we live in that everybody has to be canceled.
You think? Shit. Our society been fucked up when you really don't fucking care about this motherfucker robbing the poorest city in America. Like the poorest city. Well, they probably don't care because it's mostly black people that stay there. So
is that true?
And Jackson, Mississippi?
Yeah.
Look it up. Pitt chimed in, nephew, Matt Barnes, what did it say? Recanted his support for him after he spoke with people in the Celtics organization and found out it was way worse. He invited Nia Long to live with him after he agrees to the suspension and never told her. So there is way more to it.
That's true.
So also, like the girl that he was sleeping with, had moved, was finding a place for Nia Long up in Boston and shit too.
I mean, that was probably her job. She still got to work.
She got to work. Like, I mean, you was fucking the bitch. Like, I mean, how worse can it be? Like, what the fuck? Like, he didn't tell her he was cheating. Okay. How many times do people tell him they cheating on him? Like, what the fuck? My first ex-wife didn't tell me she was cheating on me, so it was way worse. Like, what the fuck? Like,
no, it was way worse because Nia Long was still living in California.
You're right.
And finally agreed to move to Boston because she thought he was going to be there when he already knew he was going to be suspended and was no need for them to move to Boston. So that's what makes it way worse, because not only did he cheat on her, he had already received his consequence, knew he was going to be suspended, still never told Nia and let her move to Boston just for it to come out in the media.
Oh, well, I mean, he's trying to cover his tracks and shit. What the fuck you expect him to do? Oh, baby, don't move because I've been cheating on you.
I mean, once you know the whole front office, though, you at least got to be a little upfront.
I'm just saying, though. Like, I mean, what everybody expected him to be like? Oh, baby, don't move to Boston because I cheated on you with a chick that don't look half as good as you, but probably have better head than you. I'm just saying. Like, I mean, what the fuck?
Hey! Don't disrespect Nia Long.
I'm just saying. She must have had more. It must have been a little more fire than you know what I'm saying.
It was probably just availability because she was on the West Coast and he was on the East Coast.
Hey, it ain't nothing but a short motherfucking flight, nigga.
Hey, she might have knew.
Who, Nia?
Yeah.
I doubt it. I doubt if she knew.
Never know.
Oh, you saying they doing that Will Smith, Jada Smith shit, Jada Pinkett bullshit? He was August. That was his August.
Hey, way more people are into that than you realize.
That was his April. Can't be August.
Oh, April and August. I was so confused. Like, I thought he was gonna say Augusta, but okay.
Can't be August. Gotta be April. Pitt go say LOL. So you just gonna lying to the media puts you on blast. He trying to go down in the blaze of glory with that motherfucking lie. I mean, shit.
He was hoping Nia found a house here, so she couldn't leave him.
So she couldn't leave, right?
Yeah.
Like, baby, I'm sorry, baby.
He like, but you already got the lease now, baby. We might as well. So ridiculous.
Oh shit!
You probably didn't imagine that was gonna be a
His
big
punishment?
story like on ESPN, CNN,
Right.
Fox 8.
Yeah. I don't think he knew it was gonna blow up like that, but when it did, he like, fuck. I'm fucked
I mean,
up.
literally has been the talk of the town for the past week.
Yeah, I know, but he probably didn't know. Wait, Pitt go say, take her phone and turn off the cable so she don't find out.
Listen, that worked in the 90s. I don't think that's gonna work now.
Unplug her fire stick, nigga.
Just turn off the Wi-Fi for a week. She'll never know.
Turn off the Wi-Fi for a week.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Oh shit, that's crazy. But I mean, yeah. So, but still, like I said, the Favre shit is way worse than him cheating on Nia Long and not telling her, and she moved to Boston. It's way worse than that. There's no
It really
comparison.
is.
No comparison whatsoever. This motherfucker.
Hey, do you think they will
millions.
actually punish Brett Favre?
Like, I mean, sending his ass to jail is what they should do. That should be the punishment for fucking robbing. Like, he wasn't Robin Hood. He wasn't robbing from the rich, giving to the poor. He was robbing the poor, giving to his rich ass self. Like, what the fuck? Like, they need to fucking lock his ass up for that shit. Give him some couple years. He'll learn.
You think they would?
I doubt it. I mean, we do live in America, so.
Right.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Oh man. Let's go ahead and take our first sponsor break and only sponsor break of the night, and we will be back to you with more Just Therapy. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. It's going to be real quick and easy. Timmy, take us to break, baby.
Primal Screen in Kent, Ohio. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, quality work, on time, fair prices. For more information, call 330-677-1766. Again, 330-677-1766. Or check us out online, primalscreenprinting.com. If you mention a podcast, you get 5% off. Peace.
Custom Design Aquariums, where we bring your aquatic dreams to life. With your help, using your imagination, together, we will turn your home or office into a peaceful getaway. For a free consultation, call 330-475-5181 or contact us by email at customdesignaqua@gmail.com. Once again, that is customdesignaqua@gmail.com. Mention this podcast and get 5% off. Man, I love me some motherfucking pizza. Am I back on?
Yeah.
What the hell was that? What, she was in the background playing fucking music and shit? Damn, fuck the commercial all up, man. No, I really can.
Thought I was on mute.
It's all right. Shut your ass
Wait,
up.
am I muted now?
Nope.
No.
I mean, I was on mute. Listen, I said he got the Twisted Pizzeria quick. Didn't even look at my text real quick.
I mean, I'm trying to do the damn commercial.
Okay, cut and action.
You like pizza?
I love me some pizza, man. And I got the best pizza for you. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. They got 2 locations, one in Cuyahoga Falls on 1909 Bailey Road, Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. Their phone number is 330-928-2222. They also have another location in downtown Akron across the street from Rubber Duck Stadium. That address is 325 South Main Street, Akron. Their phone number is 330-849-5707. Best part about the downtown location is
The beer wall.
the beer wall. I like to call it the Dave and Buster's of beer because they have 36 taps, including wine on there. And you go in there and you put money on the card. You take the card, you walk up to the taps, and you pour as much beer as your heart desires. It is so good, man. It's so good. When it hits your lips, it's just so good.
So good.
And best part about Twisted Tomato Pizzeria, they customize your food to your liking. Because Miss KT, she's vegan-ish, and they made her a vegan-ish pizza with the cauliflower crust on that motherfucker. And she said it was, bitch, so good. I like it. I like my pizza and everything with no cheese, and they cater to my thing. A lot of people be like, no cheese on the pizza. Yeah, bitch, no cheese on the pizza. So that's how I like it. And they make it with extra sauce, and it is, bitch.
So good.
So good. And if you call either of the locations and you mention Just Therapy, the podcast, you get a 10% discount. You know why? Do you know why? Because they're an official sponsor for Just Therapy, the podcast. The official sponsor. And they got another location coming very, very soon in Stowe, Ohio. So stay tuned for that. But if it's pizza,
It's possible.
Twisted Tomato.
Hey.
Twisted Tomato Pizzeria.
Hey.
also, as you know, in a couple months here, we have the 11th annual suicide prevention fundraiser. The 11th annual suicide prevention fundraiser with myself, comedian Sean Boyd, and friends. Monday, November 14th at the Funny Stop Comedy Club, 1757 State Road, Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. It's going to be streaming live on Redline Radio and, of course, sponsored by Just Therapy, the podcast. Doors open at 6:30, show at 7. $10 donation at the door. All proceeds go to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So please come out, support a good cause because we are the survivors. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have a lot of raffles, a lot of prizes you can win. We're going to laugh, we're going to cry, and we're going to laugh some more. So it's always a beautiful thing. Come out and support for the 11th year annual suicide prevention fundraiser. And we are back.
Just another day on the couch talking about all the problems of today. Welcome back, couchers.
We back.
Thank you for tuning in with us.
We back. Thanks for tuning in, couchers. We love y'all. Thank you for the continued support that you showed this show. We couldn't do it without, we would do it without you, but it wouldn't be no fun doing it without y'all.
It's way better with you.
Definitely. All right, let's get back into the show.
That's
Real
like
quick.
sex, better than doing it alone. Oh.
He said, "Good for better than doing it alone." Oh shit, that shit's funny, but so true. Quick side note, you seen any good movies lately, Miss KT?
I did.
Okay.
What did I watch?
I don't know. What'd you watch?
I don't know.
Are you talking about With This Ring?
Oh, you did have me watch that. That was pretty good. But that was old. I was thinking
It's
of
old, yeah, but it's still a good movie.
Oh yeah, I watched this movie called Do Revenge on Netflix. It was pretty good.
Do Revenge, like D-U or D-O? Do Revenge?
D-O, like Do Revenge.
Oh, nice. Okay. I watched Me Time on Netflix with Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg. That was
I seen that not too long ago.
Good, pretty funny. And then I watched End of the Road with Queen Latifah and Ludacris.
Yep, that was pretty good. I liked it. A lot of people didn't like it.
You like that movie?
Yeah, I liked it.
I wouldn't recommend anybody to watch that movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. That shit was. I
mean, it had a couple little weak parts, but I like
a couple little weak parts.
Yeah, a couple little weak parts.
The whole movie was weak as fuck. That whole movie was weak as fuck.
You didn't like it? I liked it.
And the bad part about it is I love both of them. Like, I love Queen Latifah. Like, oh my gosh. Love her. And Chris Bridges, aka Luda, that's my guy. Like, that's my guy. And they both can act. That movie was so just you know, it was just you know, I mean,
it definitely had some
meh.
Parts, but
Meh.
I liked it.
It was meh at best. Definitely meh at best.
The only thing I didn't like is Queen Latifah was playing like this dingy dumb role where she's normally so much more gangster, you know?
And just powerful, just, you know, but whatever.
Like, even at the end, she just kept trying to be soft. And I'm just like, girl, stand up for who you are.
But we got to get that back to something. We got to get that money back. And Luda like, to who? And then her daughter's like, to who? And then the son is like, no, you lost. Like, we keep
you outvoted. That's it.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, like that shit. And that's why I said it was meh at best. It was just meh.
I mean, I still liked it though. I thought it was cool.
It was a waste of time I'll never get back.
It was not that bad.
It was to me.
To be a waste of time that you'll never get. It was not.
All right. If you like it, start reconsidering your motherfucking taste, nigga. That's all.
I mean, it was cool. I wouldn't watch it again, but I ain't mad that I watched it. Like, I don't feel like I don't got to reclaim my time.
I mean, just the whole storyline. Like, it just, whatever. All right. What's going on? Our next subject is
no. Let me tell you about Do Revenge.
Oh, tell me about Do Revenge then.
What I absolutely love about Do Revenge.
Go ahead.
My favorite part was like this overall theme that a true narcissist focuses on themselves so much that they never see it coming when you come for them because they're so used to being the ones to come for somebody else. And it was this whole like switch in the movie that you didn't even, you get played watching the movie and you see it all unfolding and you still don't know what's going on until they actually reveal it. So it was very nice to see. And I love when the narcissist gets what's coming to him. So my narcissist hasn't got what's coming to him yet, but he will, and probably has for real, but whatever. So I liked it.
I ain't know what else to do there.
Right.
I mean, I was kind of speechless. I'm like, okay. Oh shit. All right. What's going on with our next topic? Drugs.
So I wanted to talk about drugs because it seems like it's becoming more and more acceptable, like it's the norm. In a middle school in Akron, Ohio, 15 students had to be removed from school, some hospitalized, and one was in intensive care because someone brought edibles to the middle school and shared them with the classmates.
Damn.
And I don't know if it was intentional, as in, I don't know if the middle schoolers knew that these were edibles or if they thought it was candy, because some of them were popping 2, 3, and maybe even 4 of these edible gummies, feeling like they don't feel nothing, trying to be big and bad. And next thing you know, they drop it like flies and paramedics had to be called and parents are called, you know, and it's this uproar because I feel like in our society, drugs are just a normal part of life, right? And the more legal weed becomes, because it's almost pretty much legal everywhere, even though it's supposed to be for medical, medicinal purposes here, the more people are starting to use it more and more frequently, where now middle schoolers are taking drugs on a regular basis. And I just have never seen drugs be used this frequently. And maybe it's just me, you know, maybe it's a little bit of naivety, but it's hard for me to understand how many students have access to drugs, use drugs, and, you know, are pretty much okay with it. Like, not that their parents know, but nobody is stopping them from having this access or being able to do it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
that's
just heartbreaking because the young man who died on Friday, it's said, I mean, you know, you don't know for sure until you get the autopsy, but it's said that he died from an overdose of Percocets mixed with fentanyl. And from my understanding, this is, you know, what a lot of these kids are taking, because they said if you don't get the perks directly from a hospital, you know, as a prescription, then 9 times out of 10, it's been cut with fentanyl. And fentanyl is so deadly that it's really destroying people. And I just don't know, you know, why so many people are willing to take those kind of risks.
I don't know. Do you contribute to the music nowadays? I mean, I know the music we grew up on, of course, you know, glorified killing motherfuckers and taking drugs or whatever, but I think even more now they glorify it with like the perp and the wet and the water, and you know what I'm saying, like just the other stuff that they got going on, to where, you know, it's kind of insane. The thing I want to know is like, I mean, as far as like the middle school kid, because I mean I was smoking weed in middle school, so but the we didn't have edibles, you know what I'm saying? And then for the simple fact of you saying the kids was eating more than one, that sounds like the kid didn't tell him like, hey, these are edibles, they're not like candy.
I mean, and so that's the part that's unclear, because some kids, these kids think they big and bad and can do anything. You know, we had somebody bring in the one chip challenge, and somebody wanted to try and eat more than, you know, so it could have been somebody like, oh, I do edibles, this ain't nothing, I don't even feel nothing, give me another one. Or it could have been, hey, I got these, do anybody want some, and just passing them out, and you're not even knowing what you're taking. And a lot of these edible companies, I feel like, should be sued or held responsible, because a lot of the bags, like the Skittles and the gummies, look just like the candy. Only thing, some of them got like a little THC in the corner or somewhere. Other than that, you can't even tell the difference.
Well, to their defense, because it looked like the bag, but then when you actually look at the bag, you can tell it's not regular like Skittles or Starburst when you really look at the bag. But for kids,
I've seen some that looks exactly like.
Okay. I mean, before a kid, you're not, you know, paying attention. You see Skittles, oh motherfucker, I'm gonna pop a couple.
Right.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, I started smoking weed at fucking 12 years old. We didn't do edibles or anything. I didn't start doing fucking weed butter until I was definitely fucking grown, already had a kid and all that shit. So
wait, what did you put the weed butter on? Like you ate it on food?
Oh, listen, don't get me started.
No. We started. We here now.
Okay, so I would make French toast with weed butter, and then make regular French toast with regular butter for the kids. You know what I'm saying, for my son. But I would put mine in the weed butter. I used to do Sandwiches, like tuna fish sandwiches. I would toast the bread, put the weed butter on the bread, throw the tuna fish on that motherfucker, and then eat that.
Did
bitch.
you make your own wheat butter or did you buy it from somebody?
No, somebody made it for me. Somebody made it for
Okay.
me. Yeah, yep. So they had me saving all my sticks and stems to make the weed butter. And yeah, it came in handy. It was some good shit. It was a full body high. Definitely relaxed, and it was definitely a different high. It was definitely relaxing, full body, but then I was
So
still
it's a different kind of high than smoking?
yeah, it was more of a full body high than just like a kind of a head high, you know. It was great though. I gotta admit, it was great. But you know, then I got tired of fucking getting high and then quitted all that shit. So you know.
Well, that's good that you were able to quit. But a lot of people aren't, right? And so I made that post yesterday about my father. He passed away from a drug overdose.
Mm-hmm.
And so his death date is noted as November 10th, but really it could have been the 9th. It could have been, you know, maybe the 8th, maybe not, you know, because that's the last time people remember seeing him for sure. But you really don't know. And so many people feel like they have such a hard time dealing with life, and they just feel like going to drugs is like it's the most acceptable thing for them to do. And it feels like in too many communities, therapy is frowned upon, but drug use is the expected way to deal. Right. And I just don't understand how drugs have become so prevalent. You know, like when we were growing up, it felt like drugs was what you did, you know, on occasions for enjoyment, you know, not to escape life and get away from this pain or this level, you know. And so it's just very hard for me to realize how many middle schoolers are vaping and doing drugs and all type of things. And I just feel like parents aren't as concerned, maybe. A lot of these parents were in poverty and now they're kind of moving up into lower middle class or middle class. So maybe the kids have a little more money to kind of do what they want. And it seems like nobody really monitors teenagers. So they're just left to their own to kind of fend for themselves and do what they need.
Right.
But I don't know. As a teacher, I need some advice on what I can do to try and help so that this doesn't continue to be a problem at the middle school level. You ain't got nothing? Hamilton, somebody, we got to be able to do something.
So, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, it's fucked up that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But because like it's so more prevalent now because they got the weed dispensaries and the people are giving it to the kids more often, or they have easier access to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we had access to it, but then, I mean, you know, like you said, it wasn't to escape. It was to get high with your friends and go joyriding or go, you know, to the park and, you know, rap or whatever. But now it's literally an escape for the kids to where that's all they want to do. But it's more than just the weed that the kids is doing nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say bring DARE back because you see DARE didn't work really.
We all let the DARE program down.
You said what?
We all let the DARE program down. We all signed them little contracts. We swore our vows and everything else.
I never signed that shit. I didn't sign it, actually. I never signed mine.
Oh, you didn't do the DARE graduation ceremony?
I never signed mine. Nope, didn't do the DARE graduation.
Oh, you knew you was gonna do drugs.
I mean,
He like, I ain't lying to y'all.
I was already doing them when they was talking about the DARE program. I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna get high, nigga. I'm about to get high over this shit right now, nigga. What the fuck? So, the one thing just keep praying for these kids, man. Truthfully, that's all we can do is like, and then give them better fucking role models. Cause like they role models now are these fucking nothing ass rappers that's rapping about the crimes they're doing and then going to jail for the crimes that they're doing, and then they using the lyrics against them for the crimes they committed because they want to rap about it. Like that's what they're looking up to now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, no one really has anybody like influential to look up to anymore. So I don't know. Unfortunately, I really don't know. Timmy, you got a thing you think of? No?
No. I mean,
It's fucked up.
I feel like them allowing it to be more accessible is their strategy of making it not cool to do. Because like usually the stuff that people want to do is what they can't do. So, you know, when you have more access to it, it becomes like not hipster anymore. So
yeah, because like you I mean, because like literally growing up in school, it was the hipsters that was getting high, and then some of the black folks that was getting high. You know what I'm saying? And none of us really kicked it until we got to a party and was like, "Oh, you smoke weed too, motherfucker? Oh, I put yours. You put yours in a bowl. Oh shit. Oh, it's pure in the bowl. Let's go." Like, yeah, like you know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, Miss KT. Start smacking the motherfucking kids around. Shit. I mean, that's the best thing I can.
I mean, I've never seen a kid do drugs. You know what I'm saying? But I've smelt some come in. But some of them, they're like, "I promise that's not me. You know, that's my people who drove me to school." Some of them is telling the truth. Some of them is lying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
yeah,
when we were on doing homeschooling over the Zoom, you could see people walking past smoking right behind the kids on camera. You know, because weed is considered, you know, so accessible.
I gave up.
Listen, and then they'd be mad at you, like, why you worried about what I'm doing? Because I see you and I'm trying to teach math. Like, what?
Right, yeah.
But it says that drug substance abuse is directly and indirectly related to, on average, 11.8 million deaths a year.
Damn.
That is crazy. This is 1 in 5 globally.
Now I will. So this is the thing. How many people really die of weed?
I don't know.
Like straight weed, like
zero.
The edibles, they started.
I mean, you can't say zero.
I mean,
can you show me one?
Like so. So this is my thing. The edibles now, they have a higher concentrate of THC, so they're making it even more potent nowadays than it was back when I was, you know, smoking or whatever. And like when the concentrate is like a higher percentage, because they say like, you know, edibles, you only supposed to do like what 30% or whatever is recommended, or like 15 to 30%. But now they got shit that's 40, 50, 60, 70 fucking percent THC. And what it is it's an allergic reaction. That's why your body reacts that way. That's why you get high, because you're allergic to it actually. So maybe start educating the kids even more on the, you know, the allergic reaction to it. You can have a bad allergic reaction where it actually kills you. Like the allergic reaction, if I drink some fucking milk, it can kill me. I mean, we got to teach the kids a different way, but a lot of the teens and the kids and are dying off of, you know, the meth and the dog food keep coming to me. Heroin, you know, that's because they call that dog food. But because they want to shoot up and shit like that, and crack and, you know, coke and all that shit. So unfortunately, I really don't know like what's a deterrent for the kids nowadays, except for educate them on what's really happening to their body when they take this, you know, take these substances. As far as like the weed aspect, the other ones can instantly kill them, because it's definitely a lot of the shit is laced with fentanyl. That's knocking the motherfuckers out instantly.
So let me ask you about fentanyl, because first of all, I didn't know it was an allergic reaction.
No,
And
weed is allergic reaction. I don't know nothing about fentanyl.
okay,
That's
but
it.
so what is fentanyl a prescription drug?
Fentanyl can be a prescription drug, yes.
So how are people getting it, and why is it so deadly?
How are people getting it?
Yeah.
The same way they used to get weed illegally.
So they have to buy it from somebody?
So fentanyl is a chemical compound, right?
Uh-huh.
And some of the side effects are acute confusion, symptoms of anxiety, false sense of well-being, interactions, dosages. They actually, so the crazy part about it is like they actually can prescribe fentanyl over, you know what I'm saying, like through a pharmacy, and then they can get hooked on it too. But I guess when they put fentanyl in different drugs, as far as like street drugs, I guess it's like too much. It's almost like, okay, so remember when they would like try to water down liquor?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They water down liquor so they sell more, and because it don't get you drunk as fast. Or they dumb down the crack they would sell, like literally cut it, stomp on it, you know what I'm saying, and redo it and cut it even smaller to where they can get more money off of. And that's almost the thing of what they doing, why they putting fentanyl and stuff. And a lot of times you don't know it's fentanyl in it, and they got these little drug things where, hey, test every drug you're doing now. Like they got commercials where if you're going to do drugs, make sure you have a tester to make sure there's no fentanyl in it, or make sure it's at a different level. Like, I mean, they trying to make it so like plain Jane and regular for fucking people that do drugs all the time. Like it's crazy.
So listen, I just
You're telling people to carry Narcan with you. Like we didn't have
Right.
Narcan in the 80s when the crack epidemic hit. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers was getting life sentences over selling 2 pieces of rock and getting a slap on the wrist for selling fucking cocaine.
Yeah, but fentanyl is killing people at such a deadly rate.
It is.
And I was just reading that it's a synthetic opioid that's 50 to 100 times stronger than morphine.
Mhm.
And like you were saying, they put it mostly in heroin or clearly in Percocets and other drugs to cut it, and you don't even know that it's mixed in there.
Yep. So they're trying to cut it to make more money off of that specific drug that they're selling. Yeah.
But it also probably gives you a higher high because it's 50 to 100 times stronger than morphine. I remember when I had baby, I was so sick after the surgery. Soon as the nurse would come by, she would push that morphine drip, and I would be like, no, and then I would be right back knocked out because that's how strong and powerful it is. So if this is 50 to 100 times more powerful, it's probably giving you a super high, but also giving them, who's ever selling it, that extra money, which is probably why it's so prevalent nowadays, but it's causing so many deaths that it just seems like, it should be outlawed or something.
But they're not gonna outlaw it because the drug manufacturers are making money off of it, so they're not gonna outlaw it. Yeah.
It say it's legal. It's legally manufactured and distributed in the United States.
I told you can get it prescribed at the pharmacy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. You can get it prescribed at the fucking pharmacy. That's what I was.
But I guess they say it's normally for cancer patients.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then they put it in other shit to fuck motherfuckers up so they can cut it so they can make more fucking money off the shit. And then
It say it can be injected, snorted, sniffed, smoked, taken orally by pill or tablet, or spiked onto some paper.
I seen a kid almost overdose off of it by smelling it. Just smelling. Like he didn't sniff it, he smelled it. It was like a little kid though. And I believe it was like a cop broke in, or I mean not broke in, but like it was able to save him in enough time. Something crazy like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Shit's fucked up, man. Shit.
It is, and it's heartbreaking because it's one of those choices that if it if it leads to death, there's no coming back from that choice. And so I just think about the young man that died on Friday. He's probably taken perks before. He probably thought it was going to be a nice chill high like normal, never even realizing that he was never going to wake up from it, that was going to be his last instance. And it's very difficult for us to get teenagers to understand their choices affect them and their families and everybody around them for the rest of their lives.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. It's like I said, I think telling them, what weed actually does to their body might help, might not. I mean, but if you save one, you're doing your job, but with the fentanyl, you never know. I know them Percocets fucking back your ass up because they gave me those when my knee after surgery and shit. And I didn't know you gotta take a laxative with that shit because it was hard to shit. So
most of those drugs cause constipation,
and that's some bullshit, like literally.
Wouldn't it be not bullshit? Because it's okay.
Oh shit. We gonna do our favorite subject and get up out of here?
Yeah, I'm ready. You ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Good. It's time for crazy,
Funny,
fucked up
news.
Yeah.
I love how y'all can't do this over live.
Get your ass back in the studio, Miss KT. Damn.
So listen, since you mentioned it, let's talk about it. I'm really nervous about the smoke smell that's there and the vape usage because my sinuses is so sensitive. Like when I went to my aunt's house, as soon as I walked in the door, I smelled a candle. I'm like, what is that fragrance? I'm like, I can't stay here like this. Like, I already couldn't take it, and now I just can't take it even more. So I just don't know what I'm gonna be able to do about it.
I got you. So wait, you walked in the house and smelled candle. So you couldn't smell before? Like
now it bothers me to the extreme where I could smell it, but now it's like my sinuses are so open. As soon as I smell it, like it started giving me a headache, and then it just was like made my nose tingle, and it was just so strong and powerful that I couldn't even stay there. They had to blow the candle out and I had to let it air out before I could return.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm just really nervous about, being around any vape or leftover smoke, ashtray scents, so
or just any scent. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and it's really like any fragrances to the extreme, one way or the other, whether it smell good or bad, so I don't know. Did you say I don't have any sense? Oh.
You say that, say it again, too.
What happened if somebody fart?
Hey, Tim, if you fart, it might wipe me out for real. I might not ever recover.
It ain't flatulence, it's fentanyl.
You don't know. It might be, listen.
I was gonna say, don't let nobody come on your lip, nigga. That might kill
you. Woo! Take you all the way out. Listen, I'm still super single, so I ain't worried about none of that.
Oh shit. All right. This week. This week in crazy funny.
You so silly.
Florida man tried robbing Waffle House with finger guns. Oh shit! Listen to this shit. Madison, Florida man was put in jail Monday after he decided to improvise during an alleged robbery at the Madison Waffle House, according to deputies. The Madison County Sheriff's Office said Waffle House employee called them to the restaurant after a man identified as Edward William Rodriguez of Madison tried robbing them. Sheriff David Harper said witnesses told deputies that Rodriguez entered the Waffle House with a small dog, pointed his hand into finger guns, and yelled, "Get on the ground. Y'all are getting robbed." Rodriguez then said he was high and drunk before grabbing some napkins and leaving the store.
Let's grab some napkins.
Deputies found the would-be armed robber at his home, where he admitted to robbing the restaurant of its napkins.
Because that's literally all he took.
Now he faces charges for unarmed robbery and assault. What the fuck?
Not unarmed robbery.
And assault.
That who did he assault? The napkin holder?
Assault with a fake deadly weapon because he used his fingers as finger guns.
Listen.
Get on the ground.
Hey, it's so stupid. They probably felt like we gotta charge him with something just because.
Oh my God. So listen, just imagine if you're in that Waffle House late at night after, hanging out or whatever, and this motherfucker come in with a small ass dog talking about get on the ground, and you look and you like, this motherfucker got a finger gun. Like, what the fuck?
Listen, it make you nervous. You go, what, nigga, is that his finger?
Right. And then all he did was, and then he gonna say, "I'm high and drunk," and just took the napkins and left. Like, you can't get robbed for napkins. The napkins is free. Like, what the fuck? Why are they charging his ass for this shit?
Technically, napkins are free to paying customers.
So he robbed them for their napkins for real. Oh my.
Yep.
God. Oh shit, that's hilarious. Do you think he used the regular index finger or the middle finger?
I think it was like you gotta do both, and he probably did the wink.
Did he fire him? Did he cock his thumb down? Did he
fire him? He gotta go.
Did he shoot him?
And then they gotta pop back up like he really did something.
Pop back up.
Hey, he had to be on the best drugs. Talking about he high and drunk.
Oh shit, that is crazy.
That's so stupid though. They always probably looking around like he can't be serious.
He cannot be serious. Like this,
they probably didn't even want to call the police on him for real. The manager probably made him.
Right, like, but then like, why you gonna call the cops on him? Like literally all he did was kind of scare you and say, "Get on the ground. This is a robbery." Like, what the fuck? Like, really? He said, "Get on the ground. Y'all are getting robbed." And then you look up and you see his fingers and a little ass dog. It's like, man, what the fuck you want? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but it's got to be a form of inciting a riot or something. Like,
because
you
he said
can't
y'all getting
pretend
robbed.
to rob somebody.
Because he said y'all getting robbed.
Yeah.
Y'all
as soon as you say those words, it's an attempt.
It's an attempt.
Yeah.
And he took napkins, nothing else. So he robbed him for some fucking paper.
I mean, it's not my fault it didn't go through as planned. That was still his attempt, though.
That was his plan. All he wanted was napkins because he needed napkins.
Hey, but he could at least put his
toilet paper.
He was supposed to at least put the finger underneath the shirt or something to pretend. He just got him out. Like, this ain't enough. This ain't gonna get it. It remind me of that movie where he'd be like, "Well, how much for $20? What if I just use one finger? Will that give me $5? What if I just give me something so I could go?" They was looking at him like, no. So then he took the napkins and left.
What movie was that?
You know how when Chris Rock was younger, acting like Pookie, and he like, how much for the ribs? What about one bowl for $5 or whatever?
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. I couldn't think of what it was.
Yeah. He's like, how much for the ribs? And they told him, he's like, well, how much for one rib? And then you got change for 100?
Pulled out that big old stack of money and acting cheap about some ribs.
Yeah. But he wasn't robbing them with finger guns though. So that's why I was like, what movie was Oh shit. Well, we not gonna ask what color he was, because I mean you can guess by the last name, right?
What was the name? I missed it.
Edward William Rodriguez?
Oh.
Well, because it was William.
Listen, he could have been something and his mama just married Rodriguez. You don't know.
Oh shit, that's true, but yeah, no. How old was Edward William Rodriguez? How old was the finger gun robber?
Listen, that's his problem. He got 3 first names: Edward, William, and Rodriguez. So anybody with 3 first names always be messed up.
Nigga, Rodriguez ain't no first name.
I taught a kid first name Rodriguez.
Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? What was his last name? Gutierrez?
I don't know. And he was black mixed with Hispanic.
Oh, he was black mixed with Hispanic. And his first name was Rodriguez?
Yep.
Rodriguez Johnson.
Rodriguez Johnson.
Hey, that sounds about right. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn. Oh shit. Oh shit. So how old was Edward William Rodriguez? How old?
I'm between 27 and 33.
20 between 27 and 33. Pick one.
I'm gonna go 27.
27. All right. Timmy say 27. Miss KT, what do you say?
I'm gonna say 48.
48. Okay. One of you is 1 year off. Would y'all like to go up 1 year or down 1 year, or just tell y'all how old he was?
I was thinking 47 to begin with, so I'm gonna go to 47.
I'm gonna go 28.
All right. And the answer is Timmy, 28 years old.
Wow. See, these young druggies don't got no sense. You so silly.
You gonna say these young druggies ain't got no damn sense? What the
They
fuck?
don't, for real.
Oh shit, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. It is that time, y'all. If y'all want to follow us on follow us on Facebook. You can follow us at Just Therapy the Podcast on Facebook. And you can email us with all your hate mail for Miss KT or myself. Or Timmy. It doesn't matter. Send us some hate mail. Send us stories for crazy, funny, fucked up news. We'll read them and make fun of that shit. You can email us at justtherapypod@gmail.com. If you want to follow me on Facebook, you can follow me at Sean Boyd. If you're not from Ohio, put in Sean Boyd, Ohio. There'll be a picture of me and Lil Mama. My Instagram is SB Comedy, and my TikTok is SB Comedy 1. Miss KT's TikTok, she never knows, so I always say it for her, is Miss KT _comedy.
Hey, I posted baby's video on TikTok though.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. And as always, we're going to do your clothes, something you can ponder on until the next time you see us on Redline Radio LLC on all social media platforms, or hear us on Spotify. Listen to us on Spotify. Listen to the old episodes. Give us a like, give us a listen, subscribe. Make sure you rate the podcast. It'll be great. This week's close, the thing you can ponder on: we can win together, or I'm gonna win by myself.
Woo!
But I'm not losing.
I love it.
I give you that one more time. We can win together, or I'm going to win by myself, but I'm not losing. Timmy, you got something for that one, or you want just Miss KT to do it?
Listen.
Stupid.
Obviously, if we got to do this race together, let's do it together. But I won't let you hold me back.
Okay.
Okay.
I've worked too hard to allow someone else to be my downfall. I don't want to cut this rope, but I will.
Look at you.
Snip, snip, motherfucker.
Hey, hold go.
Right.
Miss KT, what says you?
Listen, no. In this life, we tend to hold on to people longer than necessary, and we don't want to let anybody go as we are progressing. But sometimes that's cool, right? That's the type of person I am. I want us all to win, but I for damn sure ain't gonna lose on account of nobody else. Any loss I take is gonna be because of me. So if you can't, rise to this next level with me, then you're gonna have to stay behind because I'm going forward either way.
Hey, that's what's up. That is what's up. Couchers, once again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with us. We definitely appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you come out if you can to the fundraiser. Other than that, Miss KT, you got anything to say?
Nope, that's it.
All right. So we'll see you next week, God willing.
Peace.
Jimmy, take us home, baby.